Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda. Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day, I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them. Reputation mostly. A lot of Khajiit turn to smuggling and thievery to get by. A few bad apples spoil the bunch. You know how it is. About the same as everyone else. They're the catfolk of Elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. Way I hear it, Elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful.
I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe two good men.
You better give me 5 septims right
You
now,
won't
or I'm gonna bloody your nose.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here when you return.
10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn, or I'm gonna bloody your nose and your...
Saphir! Wait, You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. My Saphir doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. No, friend, that I'm not. But I get along with your kind well enough. No, I'm a Red Guard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since. If you find that sword, please
I just
bring it
want
to
to go
me.
home and read.
Mister, could you spare a coin? Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart. It's what Brennan said I should do. He's the only one that's been nice to me since Since she died. My aunt and uncle took over our farm and threw me out. Said I wasn't good for anything. I wound up here, but I don't know what to do. I miss her so much. Really? Do you have... Oh, well. Thanks anyway, I suppose.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim. I can tell you're new around here asking a question like that. My husband Eorland tends the Skyforge up at Jorvaskr, the Companion's Mead Hall. Oh, there's no finer smith in the Nine Holds. You should ask him about his work. It's the only subject that'll get him talking. Well, that and maybe those stuck-up, dung-sniffing battle-borns. Don't even get me started on that lot. They put on airs like there's something special. Oh, sure, they've got money, but they ain't got a shred of honor between 'em. Grey Mane. Now that's a name fills you with pride. We've got roots in Whiterun. We've got history. Take a look. You take care of yourself now.
The finest cuts, fresh from... Take a look. Oh yes, hunting is my great passion. That's why my brother and I opened a shop to sell hunting supplies. It's the Drunken Huntsman down by the main gate. He tends the store, and I've got this stall.
Shiny trinkets for
Good hunting.
lady, all crafted by the great Eorland, Grey Mane himself.
I ain't done nothing. Only if I can help it. But damn if I ain't almost sober. Hey, in the Bannered Mare, there's this bottle of Argonian ale. The good stuff. Get it for me. They won't even know it's gone. Come on. Argonian ale. I can almost taste it. Well, that all depends on you now, doesn't it?
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once
Shiny
Kyle gets them,
trinkets
they're
for
got.
your good lady.
Some parting advice? Women
All crafted
love
by the
swords.
great...
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires? I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree all burnt up in the middle of the Wind District? It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Need anything else? Just let me know.
Well, would you look at that? Argonian ale. My thanks, friend. Here, take this here healing potion. I, found it in the temple.
Fresh baked loaves.
Still warm from the oven.
Bye now.
Is there something I can do for you?
Life's hard enough with all these men propositioning me. But that bard is the worst. That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh! If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
You've got no idea. Half the men in Whiterun have proposed to me. Some were even single. They'll never understand. No amount of flowers or honeyed words are going to change my mind. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl. Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every
If it's
day.
food you need, ask for that instead.
Never you mind that. I'll find a more charitable soul.
That's what I thought.
Fresh bacon.
Please do look around.
If it's a lady you're looking
Sure, I
for,
have
you best
something
look
you want.
elsewhere. Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet. I don't have to take that from you. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Get him!
You're just
Come
gonna
on,
say
not so tough.
fight back!
Get him!
You know how to throw a punch, I'll give you that. You win.
Fight!
On my honor, Carlotta won't have to worry about me ever
Everything's for
again.
sale, my friend. You need visit no other shops today. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second. Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on. On the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders. But on the other, all that matters is that I have what you need. And it's worth every septum.
I work with my mother, sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days, but hard work.
I ain't asking for much. Just
Huh?
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
What do you need, my friend? Really? You convinced that lute player to stop chasing me? I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you. Here's some coin for your help.
Seconds for my supper is all I ask.
Remember, fruit and vegetables every day. Mostly. Fresh baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
Nope, sorry. Nothing.
Brigands I can handle, but this talk of dragons? World's gone mad, I say.
What does the Empire do? Nothing! Nay, worse than nothing! The Imperial machine
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors. Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on, then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
I serve Jarl Balgrup as steward. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's
So,
Reach.
you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents,
We need
perhaps.
to convince my brother to do more
Come,
for the water.
let's go find
What would you have
Farengar,
me
my
do,
court
Rongar?
wizard.
Your
He's
brother
been
is
looking
the
into a
Jarl.
matter related
You
to
know I
these
can't question his
dragons and
judgment.
rumors
I'm not asking
of
you
dragons.
to defy the Jarl, just to open his eyes. Use subtlety and suggestion to turn his thoughts to the war. You're his steward. He'll listen to you.
Leave me out of your intrigues, Hrongar. If you have something to say to the Jarl, say it with your own tongue.
I'm so angry I can hardly stand it. Father promised me...
Farengar, I think I've found someone who can help you
It
with
takes
your
a while to make a dress,
dragon
Dagny. You have to be
project.
patient.
Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
I want to dress right now. Father promised.
All you ever do is complain about what you want. You're a spoiled baby.
I'm going to tell Father you said that. He'll tan your hide for sure.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. An old tomb, built by the ancient North. Ah, I'm sure some of the locals can point... Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we?
This is a
I have my
priority
sources.
now.
Reliable.
Anything we can use to fight this dragon.
So if you've got the appetite, you should join the quick college.